Many people have been waiting for that next Badoookie, and this Badoookie right here got it straight out the mud. Mudslide Badoookie X, a preferred walk-on at Oregon State, coming in at 7 foot on D-line and O-line. That boy played both sides. Besides Travis Hunter being a dual player, this might be the first ever O-line and D-lineman. But going against FCS Midwest, that's how you boom somebody and get in the end zone early on. And on 3rd and 13, the tackle wasn't guarding me at all, but I missed the sack. Come on, man. Boom, oh my God. That's how you boom everyone. On O-line, he's absolutely obliterating these kids. But on 3rd and 4, oh my God, he let up a sack. And this player was staring the quarterback down. Mudslide said, you know what? Bam, oh my God, I'm going to make your quarterback fumble. Now, son, you done messed up. But on 1st and goal, bam, oh my God, while I work up to the next level, we go in to score another touchdown. It's now 17-0. And oh my God, I get a tackle for loss. I mean, Mudslide Badoookie X is not here to play. But on 2nd and 13, I was shedding blocks and absolutely got to the ball with bad intentions. And I was getting into my kick stuff and son, get on the ground. That's how you absolutely throw someone to the ground and get back up like nothing happened. But as you can see, I was looking for more work and I absolutely missed them. But with that great win we had, Mudslide Badoookie has 6 pancakes. Oh my God. And let up 1 sack. But on defense, he had 5 total tackles. After absolutely balling out in last game, going into the next game against Hawaii, I absolutely found work and laid a block while Fenwick was going all the way down the field breaking tackles. And I'm still on that block, baby. We're going for 6 early on. But getting on defense, bam, oh my God, I caught the quarterback lacking. I'm not going to lie. And after that big hit, the crowd went boo, and we absolutely had them rattled. So we got another sack, and oh my God, as you can see, we are breaking them down. And I will get another tackle. I mean, Mudslide is not playing. Bam, oh my God, we absolutely are not playing with them. And I promise you, they are gonna quit soon. But with the great blocking that Mudslide is doing, we get down to the goal line. And as you can see, he sticks on the block while it goes in for another touchdown. But on 1st and 10, oh my God, another sack. And he said, it's kind of getting easy. Whoever this tackle is, you need to fire him, because I'm absolutely dipping and ripping, club over and ripping, and absolutely getting to the quarterback with bad intentions. But we're going to score again, and bam, oh my God, his clock was ringing, oh my God. But on 3rd and 2, I go and get another sack. Well, only having 1 pancake on offense, he had 9 total tackles and 3 sacks on defense, oh my God. Going into our next game against number 11 Utah, get on the ground, boy, you suck. Mudslide Badoookie X came out to this game personal. Bam, oh my God, this number 47 DN is going to get laid out all game. But on 2nd and 5, as you can see, Mudslide Badoookie was clamping them up, but we going for 6, so it really didn't even matter anymore. But on 1st and 10, I was rallying the ball with my teammates. And on 1st and 10, we got a double team, and that's how you get off of the block and move up to the next level, and UGLE will go in for 6. And after having enough of this DN, I chop blocked him. I said, I bet you won't do it again. And I'm absolutely driving him like the blind side, son. Get out the club. But we're going to win the game 26-3. On into our next game against San Diego State University. Mudslide Badoookie X loves that rain because he gonna get real muddy. And that's why they refer to me as Mudslide. But oh my God, get on that ground, boy. I'm gonna stand over you because I got no respect for you, 45. And as you can see, I'm gonna clamp 45 up the rest of the game. And on 2nd and 10, he had nowhere to go. The quarterback steps up in the pocket and he gets a little hit on him. But guess what? That's 6, buddy. Boom! Oh my God, that's how you force somebody towards a tackle for loss. And on 3rd and 4, I was get out of the club, boy. You're gonna hate being on that ground, 45, because it's real muddy down there. Bam! I caught your safety as well, so you're not the only one. But on 2nd and 6, get on that ground, quarterback. I'm gonna come and break the whole offense apart. And on 3rd and 6, M. Arnold will get an interception. I said I'm gonna run with him. I'm in front of you, boy. Catch up. And as you can see, I will come back and lay a block, and he will go all the way for 6. As you see, Mudslide Badoookie had 5 pancakes, and on defense, only 2 tackles, but a great game. On to our next game against the Colorado Buffs. I heard they had some kind of hype, so it's time to shut that hype down. But on 4th and 6, I don't know what Mudslide Badoookie was doing, but we went for it and turned over downs and gave them the ball on the 30. We cannot be doing that, but absolutely went and got a tackle. I said, hey, let's get a 3 and out, and they're going to kick 3. But as you can see, we got to the quarterback and made that boy fumble, so we picked that thing up, and he could, and he would go all the way down to the 35. As you can see, we got down to the goal line. We absolutely had great protection up front, and we go in for 6, but bam, oh my God, that's how you meet somebody in the backfield and give them the headache for the rest of the night. Mudslide Badoookie X trusted his technique and went in with another sack and was fired up with his teammates. And on 1st and 10, great protection again. He's trying to dip and rip, but son, I would take you to the sideline if you think you're gonna dip and rip on Mudslide Badoookie X, but we going with another another touchdown. And guess what? Mudslide just absolutely obliterates this tackle and goes in with another stack on Shadir. 6-17, we go for it on 4th and goal and get a turnover downs, but guess what? We got that ball back, and on 1st and 10, I took ACL MCL out on this DN. I don't know what he was doing, but I absolutely missed the block. But guess what? We still went in for 6, and we will go on to win the game. He had 7 total tackles on the game. On to our next game against Washington State. We had some confusion on the O-line, and Mudslide Badoookie X let him go in for a hurry. So on the next play, he absolutely took ACL MCL out, but we dropped the ball. So getting on defense, I absolutely lost contain. So I had to make up for it and wrap and roll, because those Gator rolls were paying off, but that was just horrible defense, bud. After the end of this game, this D-lineman is going to have to ice his shins, because I'm absolutely going for him every single play. But as you can see, I work up to the next level, get a block, and we will go in for 6. But on 3rd and 5, bam! Oh my God, that's how you make someone flip in the backfield. Oh my God. But on 1st and 10, I let up another sack. I don't know what Mudslide Badoookie was doing. I guess he thought it was a run play, and it was a pass play. Come on, Mudslide. But he goes up and makes up for it and gets a sack. But it's 21-0, and on 1st and 10, I kind of split a double team and got a tackle for loss, but I kind of went down with a bruised elbow, and I was down for 1 quarter, and that was the whole game. But I ended the game off for 7 total tackles. Being ranked number 3 in the country, we're kind of a team that everyone's looking at now. And as you can see, I dip and rip and got a sack early, and oh my God, I met this running back in the backfield. But on 3rd and goal, I don't know what I was doing. I kept running off when it's a pass play and almost let up a sack, but we're good. But oh my God, that's how you get to the quarterback with bad intentions. And on 3rd and 2, as you can see, he tried to run that ball, and I say, no, you're not going anywhere. You guys bring out the special teams and punt the ball. But as you can see, on 1st and 10, I was getting my kick step, and I absolutely took ACL MCL out and picked up another block. That is crazy. But on 1st and goal, I was absolutely trying to take him to the field goal post, but I misangled him. But as you can see, I will catch an interception. Oh my God, this kid Mudslide Badoookie X is an athlete. Mudslide Badoookie X told coach before the game, they are gonna know my name after this one. The preferred walk-on that has gotten money and is taking it to the next level. He has 3 pancakes on the game and absolutely got 4 total tackles, and we going to win the game. Into this next game, this is the first time Mudslide Badoookie X pulled in. Bam! Oh my God, that's how you clean somebody clock and not remember the next day. But as you can see, on 2nd and goal, we absolutely going for 6, and that's the way to start the game. But Mudslide absolutely let him run right past him and get hype after hitting his quarterback. So he said, you know what? I can't have that happen anymore. Bam! Get on the ground, son. Y'all do not stay on the same level as me. And oh my God, that's how you disrupt a play before it even gets started and stare that quarterback down, just how you stared mine. But as you can see, he goes and get another sack and ends the game off with 2 total tackles. Going into our next game, the big game against the number 1 Trojans. Coach hyped me up before the game and said, son, go show them why this preferred walk-on is the best player in the nation. And as you can see, bam! Oh my God, that's how you hit them behind the line of scrimmage and get the game started and turn the momentum our way. But as you can see, on 2nd and 9, I absolutely read the screen, almost picked that thing off, but I dropped the ball. Come on, man. And when it absolutely got a sack on Caleb Williams and said this offensive line sucked, but getting the ball back on the goal line, we went and scored. And on 1st and 10, I went and got that boy for another sack. I absolutely took ACL MCL out. He had nowhere to go. But on 1st and 10, guess what? I got him again, son. Absolutely wrapped them arms and went for a ride. Oh my God, another sack. And on 4th and 17, let's end the game, baby, with another one. And I break the school record in sacks, and that's how you rip the number 1 team apart. And we are number 1 now with 8 total tackles on the game. After taking the number 1 role in the country, we are now the target in the Pac-12. But as you can see, I threw him on the ground early on and worked up to the next level and boomed him and stand over him because I'm his father. But as you can see, I kept running down the field and we couldn't score, but we will kick 3. And on 2nd and 5, this is why you never give up on the play. Mudslide Badoookie X went and got the quarterback, and as you can see, breaks the school sack season with 15 sacks already. But on 3rd and 12, guess what? He went and got 16. That's another sack. Go ahead and add that to the record. But as you can see, we was double teaming to put him on his knees. Hey, yo. But on 3rd and 6, as you can see, I worked up the field, made a block, and I was just holding on. Once I get a grip of you, son, you can't get away. We will kick 3 again and miss it. Oh, my God. But as you can see, we worked down the field again. This time we score with 7 total tackles on the game. We're going to win 20-0. Going into our next game, which is a ranked game against number 12 Washington. I don't know what their DBs were doing, but Irish, the fastest receiver we got on the team, takes it all the way down, but he gets hogged. I absolutely lied about that. He's not the fastest wide receiver, but Bolden will go in for 6. But on 1st and 10, I dip and rip and club rip over and goes and get the sack and club rip again. Oh my God, another sack. That's how you get dual sacks back to back. Once Mudslide Badoookie X gets fired up on defense, he gets fired up on offense as well and throwed him out of the club and tries to work up to the next level, but the play was over. Club rip over. Boom! Get on the ground, son! And absolutely gets another tackle for loss. Actually, that was a 0-yard rush. So basically, you got nothing. But on 3rd and 6, as you can see, he went and got another sack. This kid is crazy. But as you can see, he gets 10 total tackles as we go on to win the close game. Again, later in the season, we're starting to play all the ranked and harder teams that we're going to face. So as you can see, we're going against Oregon, and they chop like me, and I kind of don't like how that feels. So I went and got a sack. I said, you know what? I do it a lot, but I don't like how it feels. But on 3rd and 13, Mudslide Badoookie absolutely threw him out of the club, but it was an incomplete pass, so it didn't matter. Sack! You can't run from me, Bo Nix! But as you can see on 2nd and 13, I absolutely drilled this running back behind the line of scrimmage for a negative 1-yard rush. But on 2nd and 8, guess what? I got that running back behind the line of scrimmage, actually a 0-yard rush, so he had nothing. But as you can see on 1st and 10, I throw that boy out of the club, son. It doesn't feel good on the ground, does it? But on 1st and 10, bam, you get on the ground, and I'm going to stand over you, son. But on 2nd and 1, as you can see, he split the double team, but guess what? We ran the ball outside. 6. But as you can see, a sack on 3rd and 20. I'm not playing. I'm absolutely fired up. But as you can see, he gets player of the game with 6 total tackles and 3 sacks. After taking the #1 seed earlier in the season from the Trojans, they kind of wanted their rematch in the Pac-12 championship. So I absolutely threw him out of the club. Said, y'all gonna have to work for this. And on 4th and 1, we absolutely made a turnover downs. That wasn't a good start to the game, but I absolutely get a tackle for loss. And on 2nd and 12, I'm going to get Caleb Williams, and he did a Patrick Mahomes throw. Oh my God, that was insane. But on 1st and 10, I threw him out of the club. This Trojans defense is not playing with us, but getting to the goal line, guess what? I chop blocked him, and we went to go score, and I went to go get another sack. I said, I promise y'all not gonna score. And I was absolutely fired up and absolutely hit the running back as soon as he got started. And guess what? We are Pac-12 champions. And as you can see, my teammate, the QB, almost had Heisman. Mudslide Badoookie X said, my time is coming. After winning the Pac-12 championship, it's time that we now go to that national championship. It's time that we show every team who we are. And it's time to face off against the Florida Gators. We are now #1 and they are now #2. And we did not start off intense. We fumbled the ball early on. They will get the ball and I get a sack on this wannabe Tim Tebow, and I was not playing with him. Now I broke the NCAA sack record, but on 3rd and 15, guess what? I went and got another one. Add that to my stats as well, because I'm not playing that. I'm going to stare him down. My teammates had to grab me back, because this one is personal. But on 2nd and 13, I absolutely chop block them, but they stared the quarterback down, and I said, you know what? I'm not going for that. Get over here, son. And as you can see on 2nd and 4, I absolutely tried to throw him out of the club, but we go in for 6. And on 1st and 10, get over here, boy. Y'all shouldn't have stared my quarterback down. It's over with. I tried to intercept that ball, but instead, I hit him for a tackle for loss and got a negative 5-yard reception. The way that Mudslide Badoookie X is coming out to play, he's not coming to play. But as you can see, my quarterback rolls out of the pocket, and we go in with another TD. And on 1st and goal, we was double teaming, but that's how you slide off and go in with another one. And Mudslide Badoookie X, player of the game with 11 tackles. And as you can see, the coach is presented the national championship trophy. And we are champs of the city, and we were absolutely fired up. After coming in as a preferred walk-on, given the chance to earn scholarship dollars, he earned the scholarship dollars. But being from the Badoookie family, they usually earn that in high school, but he didn't. He got the chance and took advantage of it with 24 pancakes of the season and 86 tackles on defense. If you ask me, as a freshman, he should have won Heisman. But drop in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video and what's next for Mudslide Badoookie X.